Hey guys, Jamie here, and I'm going to do a tutorial on how to identify hidden edges. My mic is a little different. My old mic, something's up with it, but it doesn't matter. So we're going to go to this first cube, and what we're talking about with hidden edges is stuff that it does not display as a face, really. Like I'll show you, this can commonly happen where you extrude something and maybe you didn't want it and you hit Control Z, but you didn't hit it enough times. You had some other processes that you had done before that. Let's try to do that now. If I hit Control E, extrude, and I forget about it. Let's just say I forget about it. And then it comes to, I have it on this face as well, but I'll just do two. So comes time, we finish the object. We're going to be like, okay, up here, I have my little button. We're going to soften all the edges. And we end up with something like this. And all of the edges are softened. So it's like, oh, why is this not softening? It's like, so maybe these four didn't soften. I'm just going to soften that again. And you're like, okay, what is going on here? And what's happening is that you have these hidden faces, edges kind of thing. And I'll show you, they're hidden here. So it's these faces. So you can see the whole thing is smoothed. Same thing here. We can see the extra faces that are like living inside the mesh that we can't easily identify. So we're going to go back and I'm going to go through different examples and then different ways to identify the if you have hidden edges or not, because obviously this is a cube and you're going to be working with stuff that's probably more complex at some point. So first thing we could do, some people, like, we use all these things. We have edge, face, vertex, and then we have vertex face, and sometimes that's a little confusing. So but this is what we're going to use for this example. So I hit vertex face, and we can see, oh, all of our faces are here. But then there's this line here. What are these extra lines doing here? And those are our hidden faces. It's the best way to identify this kind of problem is to do the vertex face. It is just an exploded view of your mesh. And you can see, like the second extrusion we did, we can see those extra faces in between. But stuff that doesn't have that, you can see there's just clear routes in between each polygon. So we're going to go back, and with this, there's a million different ways you can do things. I suggest you find the way that's most comfortable for you. Sometimes things are faster, but maybe it's a way you don't want to work. So I always encourage to work the way that works best for you, even if it takes a little bit more time. So we're going to click on this face. Easiest way that we can get rid of this. Pull this up. We see these faces we don't want. So I'm going to click one, shift click, double click, shift double click. So I get the whole row here. Sorry, the whole loop. We're going to just hit delete on the keyboard. And then we have this. Easiest way. The face or the gizmo is in the direct center of the face, so it makes it really easy for snapping. So hold down V, and then we're just going to click this, and we're going to just drag it to the nearest vertex, which is this right here. All good here. And then what we want to do is just go ahead and we can even just grab these individual ones. Let's say your mesh is more complex than this. You don't want to accidentally merge stuff that you don't want to merge. So we're gonna grab all of the vertices that are involved in this issue, and I'm gonna hold Shift, right click, and we're just gonna go up, and we're just gonna go merge vertices here, and we merge the vertices there, and you can see it is smoothed now, but this one is still messed up. But another way that you can do it is, let's go back. Let's say your mesh is fine for to have all the vertexes or vertices merged. So really simple way, we can go ahead and do this. We're gonna grab every vertex and then we're gonna just merge again. And you can see smoothed here. And if we go into vertex face, you can see that we don't have that issue anymore. So you can work either way. I would suggest just it's always a use case thing. You should always be versatile with how you approach different problems, and I think it's one of the more rewarding parts of this kind of work is the problem solving and figuring out ways that work for you, and figuring out ways to identify problems so they can be fixed. With this one, I tried to break it up a bit and do it a way that I haven't done it before. And the way that you can do that, let's see. I actually didn't test one thing with it, so we'll see if that actually works. So I'm going to hold Control and right click, and this is going to give us our selection menu, which is also, you could just get it from up here. I believe so. But I just use this, and then we have all these different things. So we're in face mode, and we can go to grow selection, and you could do grow, and then it'll just grab these faces, and you could just delete them all, and then grab this boundary, double click the boundary in edge mode, bridge, and it's hardened there, but then we can just soften it. Works perfectly fine. And with this one, like you can do it that way. I actually want to see if we can just do the grow selection from here. I don't know if it's a proximity based grow selection. We're gonna grow, and let's see. Yeah, it grabs all of them. So that's another way you could do it. So this is the only one I have selected. But then if I hold Control, right click, grow selection, grow, and then we're grabbing all those extra ones, we could do the same thing and do this. I actually just thought of another way as well. So let's select our face, grow selection, grow. That sounds like some cartoon stuff. Grow selection, grow. And then go to vertices, 2 vertices. We've had them all selected. Then we're just going to merge those vertices, and that should work fine. And that's another way to do it. A very easy way to identify a hidden faces, hidden or hidden edges. You can just hit 3 on the keyboard, and that's going to give you your smooth mode. And if you look from here, you might be able to identify it here, but you might not be able to. But the easiest way to identify it, so we're going to click it, and we're going to hit 3, and then we can very much see where our issue is being displayed right here. And that is where our hidden edge is. If we kind of like open this up a bit, the geometry is going to get a little screwy. But yeah, we can do that to identify. And we're going to go here. I don't know why it's kind of looking a little strange. So something that we can do, yeah, and this is another way to identify it. If you ever run into a situation like this where, let's say I'm clicking all these, I'm double clicking to get the whole edge loop, and then, oh, it actually worked. It's not supposed to work, but sometimes, yeah, like you can see I'm clicking a whole bunch, and it's because I'm selecting the edge loop that doesn't exist on the front of the face. So it's not going to give you the whole selection. See, I could just do that, and it's not working with this. Yeah, see, like I'm trying to get this, not working. With this, we can go ahead and I'm not too sure how I wanted to do this. I knew before. So grow selection. Oh, yeah. Okay, so grow along loop. We can grab stuff like this. We could grab these 2 faces and then do grow selection, grow along loop. And then we could go hold control again to vertices, get that, go merge. Should work fine. It actually doesn't work. This is the beauty of the craft, and also not preparing properly for a video. But yeah, how I would want to do this, the easiest way, you'd probably want to do both of these actually. Just grab all these, control, right click again, we'll go to vertices again, and then we'll do our merge there. Doesn't seem to want to work. What if we did row selection, and then it'll grab everything, and then we can go vertice, and then we can go merge, and then it's merged. Yay, we did it. I'm not cutting that out. Another way, with this last one, say you have something that's like hard edged like this, you could still use that technique with pressing 3 to identify problem areas. You can also, pull this out, and we can, I'm just going to do a nice, oh, my game's ready. Okay, so we see the hidden edges in here, and I just want to give like a really good visual of what is happening, like, so we truly identify that we have merged these vertices, because sometimes you can merge stuff but then hidden faces still exist somewhere. So to like really bring it home, you're going to want to go ahead and just we'll grab these verts, and then we'll go into vertex mode. It should, maybe I'll do it this way. Just grab everything. So we have all of these things selected, and we can see visually what's going on here. And if you do shift click, you're not going to get that that option to merge vertices. I'm not sure why it doesn't work in this mode. So we're going to just manually go and find merge, and we're just going to hit merge, and we can see that we've cleared up those edges, and it's back to being this weird ball thing. But yeah, that's multiple ways to identify hidden edges. So you want to like diagnose and then choose the procedure you want to use to get rid of those hidden faces. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.